Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in a beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And 3 days ago, was it 3 days ago? It was a couple days ago. Might have been 3 days ago that it happened. But yeah, Tuesday Spotlight Hour, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's actually Saturday, so more like 4 days ago, we had reports of a new Pokemon, a trickster Pokemon appearing. And my understanding is they tried to deploy it like Ditto, where during the Shuppet Spotlight Hour, if you touched a Shuppet, a random one would turn into Zorua. And there were some bugs, so with those bugs, Niantic limited the availability to the region that was able to catch it, and you couldn't transfer it. You know, you could, or maybe you could transfer it. You couldn't trade it into Pokemon Home or to a friend. I say that to say, a lot of people were miffed about that, as if they were entitled to get this new Pokemon. But it's like, it was a surprise. You weren't supposed to know that it was there anyway. So it didn't really bother me that much, as if it was something advertised, right? It was advertised that, hey, Zorua is going to be in the game now, and suddenly one part of the world has it and the rest don't, then it would be a different thing. Now I had to quietly put Zorua back in the game. Yeah. I started seeing reports online, and I'm like, wait, why are y'all recycling this article from 3-4 days ago? Well, what some of these articles didn't mention was not only is Zorua back in the game, but how? How is it back in the game? Well, evidently, if you, and a lot of y'all probably know this already, so I'm just kind of making the video just to make it at this point. Sorry. Got other stuff going on right now, so I wasn't able to just quickly make this video. But long and short, your buddy Pokemon, whatever that is, you might see it in the wild. A lot of people were freaking out. They're like, hey, did you know a wild Mewtwo turns into Zorua? And it's like, that's what it is. My buddy, you could see in the clip here, shiny Miss Magius. And I was like, holy cow, what is this doing right here? I was like, that's gotta be a trick. And of course, I had my Gacha Evolve on, and the thing ran. Unbeknownst to me, you could get multiples. Thankfully you could, because if it was like one per day or one per hour or something crazy like that, I wasn't going to be able to make the video at all. And that's really the delay there. I knew once I got home and picked up my copy of Bayonetta 3 that I was going to try to make this video ahead of any gaming that I was going to do. Outside of Pokemon Go, that is. Well, when that thing ran, I was just really upset. Not like visibly upset, but just like irked. I was just really irked because I was like, man, the gacha would try to catch something. But, you know, it had to be a trick because you don't see shinies in the wild, right? They're normal until you touch them. Once you touch them, then, you know, you see the shiny animation and what have you. So to see it the same color as your, you know, buddy Pokemon and everything was pretty cool. And it would have been nice to, when you get the catch, to get that candy. So I didn't pay attention. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I think you probably don't. I think you probably get the Zorua candy, similar to the way you get Ditto candy. So it would be nice if this Pokemon, you know, constantly shows up during Halloween or during the Halloween events, keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing. That could be the new Ditto. So let me know if you got yours. I was able to later on change my buddy to Hoopa Unbound. I figured a big Pokemon that stood out, I couldn't miss that. Whereas, you know, if it was Shuppet or something that's constantly spawning already, sure, maybe that increases my odds, but probably not. What it does is it reduces it in my thought process, because there's so many more Shuppets and everything that's already appearing. So I was relieved to see Hoopa Unbound in the wild right before I went to a Halloween party, and then I just knew it was Zorua. excellent curve throw with a golden raspberry, and we got it. So I have not evolved it yet. I feel like you can get multiples of these things to get candy, but I just sunk some rare candy in there. But I do want to get a decent to a great one, and then I'll evolve that thing. So yeah, that's all for this video, another short one. You could argue that, well, this could have been part of the Halloween Part 2 event, since technically that's where we're at, but we'll see. There's no research or anything like there was for Part 1, so it's a little disappointing, but we'll talk about that more in, well, maybe the next video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. I'm not sure where that thing is. I think it's this way. Yeah, that way. Do all those things for me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and what have you. And I will see you guys in the next one. The Yellow Hat Guy is out.
Captain Sensation!